Hello YouTube and Design, the Amazing Community. Start this with another video, another computer video. We're going to continue the Ultimate 2006 custom build PC. And you can see, same Core 2 Duo, E6600, 2.4 gigahertz. We're going to take a look at what I've got installed on here. Of course, I like my little build because it's something I'm kind of like grateful that I built, that I was able to build. I've always wanted to build a Vista Windows XP / Vista computer, and I know that some people would say that they wouldn't want a dual boot. I prefer the dual boot because dual booting gives you the massive advantage of running all sorts of games in their native environment. And so now we're on my favorite welcome screen, which is this one. What we're going to do... Wait a minute. Wrong password. And so what you can see here is that we're running in Windows Vista, and it's actually trying to detect our video card. And it's got a GeForce GTX 360. I have a Sound Blaster. I have a Sound Blaster. Or the UM1. I have the Sound Blaster X5 Titanium installed on here. I'm not even using the onboard audio solution. And you can see it's now kicked in. So I think the first game that you'll probably be wondering, if you've got Windows Vista on here, then you're wondering what game I'm going to first start out. But before we do that, I want to take a look at software that I have installed on here, and this software built into this. I have the Dreamscape stuff on here, but of course you have Windows Movie Maker, OG Movie Maker before they changed it a fair bit. And this is kind of a nice program. I really do like this version of Movie Maker more than I do XP's version of that. You can make DVDs. I remember burning a couple anime series to DVD that I downloaded off of LimeWire. I remember doing that back in the day. And so, of course, you have the feature that's very cool. I'd like to demonstrate this feature at some point with the Xbox 360, because this is kind of a neat feature of Windows, is the Media Center features functionality, and if I can get that going. I don't think it came up. I don't think it's gonna come up. Ah, there we go. So everyone set up later. But this is a really cool feature, and I'll start it up again so that way you can see. There we go. There we go. Now you can see the setup. We'll do custom. So this is cool because this was before you actually had like you had things like before you had things like Kodi, you had things like this. Um Windows X Windows Media Center Edition. This is what came with Windows XP Media Center Edition. The reason why I didn't show this off in that particular video is because I was going to show it off here. Select next to begin. You know what? What? Well, I won't be able to show it off here. Hold on. Well, here we go. But you can play DVDs in this. You can play music, and you can play pictures and videos that you have in your computer. So let's say we want to go to the library. Yeah. Yeah, we can actually do that, and we can. Let's just play a video. But you can actually play all sorts of things. Kind of cool, though. That's a grizzly bear, isn't that? But you can play, like, movies. And so if you had, like, a anime collection, for instance, you could play that on here. So we're done here. Let's try music. Music library. So you can choose a bunch of music in here. I wonder what that is. Oh, this must be a third symphony. I probably won't play that because it might be copyrighted. But you can actually do all sorts of things. You can record TV. So if you have like a TV tuner, you could record TV, play DVDs, and you can set up TV on this on your computer, which is just really amazing. piece of software that Microsoft included with this laptop. No laptop, with this operating system. And so the next thing we're going to take a look at is Media Player. This is Media Player 11. And you can see that the style is different. Add to my desktop. Let me choose formats. And so this will open up the default applications tab. The M1V, so most of these are Winamp. Why is that? That should be Winamp. No, Winamp. That should be Windows Media Player. I don't know why. MPEG 1 and 2 should be MPEG 1 and MPEG 2 should be Windows Media Player. And this is kind of interesting. It says Bing, but I don't think Bing existed at the time when this was So you can see all the nice arrow effects. Ooh, nice arrow effects. And this actually doesn't even have all the stuff on it, which is really stupid. I'll show you. Let's see if I have anything music-wise. Let's see if I have like media 1. I'll probably play something like oh yeah, we'll play this. Plays this. Or we don't have it on here. Oh well. But I might have Descent 1 and 2, yeah. Could play those. But I'm going to play Medal of Honor. Play Allied Assault here. But you can see that we don't have we don't have as many of the visualizations. So they really nerfed a lot of things in Media Player 11, which I really don't like. This is one of my least favorite versions of Media Player. Maybe the exception of Media Player 12. So they just limited us to just only a handful of visualizations. But you can see the arrow effects are tied to this. Our new arrow visuals are right here. And yeah, kind of cool. Just don't want to play anything that might be too copyrighted. This might actually be copyrighted as well. With it being a video game soundtrack, it might not get me into trouble. But this is honestly the worst version of Media Player. even though it looks really amazing here, I just don't like this feature-wise. Otherwise, it would probably be on my list as my favorite, visually speaking. Visualizations here. And you can see our little widgets here. I believe there's a calendar. I believe there's like a camera widget. Yeah, that was my phone going off, by the way. Calendar widget. The Africa campaign. That was, and so let's take a look at the personalizations. And this is where all our settings are, where we can select the transparency effects. We can disable those and it'll just look. Like we can disable them, default, we can change it to like the different colors, or we can actually customize this in a way. So we can choose like all sorts of color palettes. And let's actually choose, let's choose blue. Da ba da boo da boo ba da ba da bee ba da ba da bee da ba 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 da bee ba da ba da. Or frost, or just default. Default's fine. Default's good. Or blue. I kind of like this. It's very cool. Let's look at the settings, and so you can crop the image, the fill. You can maintain the aspect ratio of the image, center, tile, or just fit the screen. So what happens when we fit the screen? Well, our wallpaper kind of fits the screen now. But we'll do that one because that one looks fine. Our number of screensavers has been reduced as well. So no longer do we have the stars screensaver and the flower box screensavers. From Windows XP, from the Windows 9X days, we don't have those anymore. We have just some very basic ones. Like those, and not really that interesting. You know, this was back when LCD displays were starting to become more mainstream. Sounds. See, this is kind of nice, a nice UI that I really do like. How very unified this is. And you can change your mouse pointers, themes. So your theme manager is right here. You can choose between different themes, and I will not play around with that. Display settings. You can change your display settings with, and that's my other monitor, Dell 2007 WFP. Really nice display from the time period. I'll show you that display. It's a 1680 by 1050 display. Very period correct for the time period for with what most people had back then. So now that we've already taken a look at stuff, let's take a look at some games. And I thought the first game that we would take a look at is a game that all of you wanted to see. Crisis. And I've got a couple games on here. Thought we'd just take a look at Crisis. And I think another game that we could take a look at on here is See, if you're gonna do Can It Run Crisis, you need to run it on Windows Vista. Not Windows XP, Windows Vista. Because Vista was the operating system this was designed for. This game was a DirectX 10 game, primarily. Which means that you get all the eye-candy graphics that a game from that time period. Let's change our voice to female then. So we have our settings for 1024 by 768. Let's change it to 720p. I believe this game can handle 720p perfectly fine. I don't know why it's not set for that. I don't know why it's not set for that, because that should be set for 720p. So it's set, all the settings are set for max settings. All settings are set for max settings. Let's try a let's try this. Let's try a mission. And I actually have gotten further than this in the game. Like, I was actually testing the machine out with the various components that I've used on this machine. So, I wanted to, with this game, primarily with this game, so I wanted to show off this running on here with this video card. Oh my. Oh my. I'm George Takei. And I do... Wait a minute. George Takei's not into ladies. He's into, well, he's into guys. Let's just put it that way. We're gonna show you how the explosion... You can see how this handles. It handles so well. Holy shit, we're gonna get our ass handed. We need a rocket launcher. Oh! Let's actually try that again. I want to exclude that myself. Let's try that again. Try that again. Yeah, my sense of humor. Let's try that again. See, you gotta do candidate run prices on here properly. Can't just skimp out on.
Smoke engaged.
I'm still seeing armor out there. Clear
Yeah,
the path. I'll get the hostage out.
This gives you a nice visual effect, nice fire effect here. Shit. You can see this game is running pretty nice.
Maximum armor. Maximum strength. Maximum
We need yeah, we need to take that. Yeah. The invincible Kim Jong-un. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Burning up the fumes. It's gonna be a long, long time. Oh! Rocket Man. Mr. Sulu. Lock phasers on that lunatic. But without further ado, let's get back to the game. So you can see the water effect. You can just look at the water effect. It's amazing. Kind of amazing for the time period, though. So, yeah. So let's see if we blow that vehicle up. Nonchalant way of just playing this. We need a rocket. She's right there. Oh god, that's how you know you're that's how you know you're let's kind of go in here and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to gonna try and find that rocket launcher. There's gotta be some ammo here somewhere. Ah, that's where they have them. Yeah, this is running pretty alright.
Armor's clear. Getting ready to move. Nomad, proceed to the rendezvous point.
Roger.
So you can see how well it's running on here. Before you can look at it, look at the skin. This is amazing. It's kind of amazing for like the time period. Like this was pretty. See, the water looks amazing. Let's go in the water. Let's see if we can find a. Let's see if we can find some. I didn't run. Yeah, the water effects are amazing. Pretty okay looking game from the time period. And I thought to rectify our mistake, we would take a look at to rectify our mistake. I thought we would take a look at a game that we didn't show off, and that was the original Far Cry. Let's see if we've got it on here. Yeah, we have it on here. We have Far Cry 64. Now this was a game that we didn't get to take a look at when we did. There's not really that many games for like the Vista era that I can really think of that were as cutting edge. But you know, Far Cry still must have been pretty cutting edge for the time period. AMD 64, Athlon 64. Yeah, we're not running this on an Athlon 64. 1920 by 1080. We're running this at 720p. And this game actually supports the hardware acceleration stuff. I'll show you how we're doing that on Vista, because if you remember, some of you people who know Vista very well, you remember that Vista doesn't support that natively. That is because of a piece of software called Creative Alchemy. And I'll show that off when we get done here. See, this is a game I wish I had shown off when I did the XP highlights. But I get to show it off here. It's got a 64-bit board. And this is to show how XP games run on Vista. How well they run. So this is actually one of those games that you should run on your this is a great game for the XP, for your XP machine, just because of how nice it is. It's probably one of those games that you should have in like every highlight video that you can.
Gotta find a way out of here.
Yeah, this is pretty mid 2000s. Yeah, this isn't. And not as good as Japanese. It must be some Japanese.
Listen, dirtbag! Keep an eye out for some punk in a red Hawaiian shirt. If you see him, call me at once. Am I understood?
Yes, sir!
I'm heading out!
Hello? Are you there? Pick up the radio if you can hear this. I know you're there. I've been tracking you since you and Val arrived.
Who are you?
I'm the guy who's going to tell you how to survive. Call me Doyle.
How do I know I can trust you?
Well, for starters, how about the fact that I haven't turned you in? That radio has a bioreader. Since I know you're there, I could have ratted you out already.
Good point. Keep talking.
Listen, you need to get out of there and quickly. I'll help you as much as possible, but you don't have much time. There's an exit that will lead to a small camp. Be careful as you go. This area is crawling with mercenaries.
By the way, name's Jack Carver.
Deep. And so, this was a game that I wish I had shown off. And
My reports say you're in a red shirt. I suggest you grab some body armor and cover it. Or you're spotted. Hey, some good news. I'm picking you up much more strongly now. I suggest you search the huts for weapons and equipment.
Gotcha! You got nothing on me!
Stay low and avoid contact if possible. You don't really need to work cars.
it's kind of amazing. Yeah. can kill the animals in this, and that's just funny.
Jack, I've been able to tie your compass in with the transceiver. Now I can supply you with the bearings marker. It should give you a rough idea of where to go at least. Use your binoculars to survey the surroundings. Notice that they have a sound enhancer and movement tracker. Dr. Krieger has fitted everyone on the island with locator signals that you can track using the binocs. You should try to acquire one of their vehicles and drive to the helicopter refueling pad. It's on the other side of the island. From there, you can use one of their boats to escape. Mercenaries are trained to work together. If you alert one, they will bring others.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? That's just. You know what? And so that'd be kind of. Oh. What are you doing? So I thought another game that we could take a look at is on here is on 64-bit Windows is Unreal Tournament 2004. I don't know if I have the 64-bit client in here, but I think I have that installed on here. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, this is a really cool addition of the patch that you can install in the game, and this will give you and this patch gives you the capability of actually doing, I think, OpenGL and DirectX 9. But I think I do DirectX 9 on here. Let's look at 1650. Let's turn the settings to... Yeah, this actually would work with that other monitor that I have on here.
Holy shit.
This one doesn't have like the hardware audio acceleration like Like the other one, but this says open AL audio. Oh my. This is gonna be fun.
Play.
Yeah, I know I've shown this game off before. But it's good to kind of come back to these games and the various. Because this actually has a 64-bit client, and it's kind of neat to look at the 64-bit client. Yeah, they're not even named. Ooh. Who wants Scar? Yeah, I can imagine some Rule 34 of the Scar. In fact, I've seen Rule 34 of the Scar, so it's like, well, see how they can move around? Redeemer. Got it with the Redeemer. And I got kicked my ass. This is the what we
I'll swallow your soul.
And I know I'm kind of retreading the ground a little bit, but I thought it'd be worthwhile to show.
Douchebag.
Adrenaline full.
Well, I thought this would be pretty fun. Ooh, interesting. What was that? Oh, I don't care if you find that to be offensive, or that's how we do things in the old-fashioned days. Back in the olden days. Teabagging was not considered.
Anyone else want some?
My moralist and terminally online imbeciles who, we didn't have people like that. We didn't have imbeciles like who complain all the time about like really minuscule things. These were simpler times. Well, we did have the religious fundamentalists, but they were far and few between back then. And by that point in time, you weren't hearing as many of those people complaining. I think that a lot of that had died down. And how we went so much backward in time is beyond belief. Why we even went backward in time, in my honest opinion. 20 frags. Yeah, I am actually. Nice to know that I'm a whore. There's a whorehouse 20 miles from me.
You have won the match.
Aha. Yeah. You look at those effects on the health. I thought another game that we could take a look at, or some other games we could take a look at, other than like 64-bit patches and stuff like that, is well, let's take a look at Far Cry 2. Maybe Far Cry 2. I don't know. I think Fear 2, Project Origin. I think that might be a great game to take a look at. Since we took a look at Fear on because Fear 2 is actually a pretty good game. Boo! Boo! You close down monolith. We will miss you, Game Spy. Oh yeah. Project Origin. So we have our maximum. We have maxed the settings out. And we can select between the two. Let's select, yeah. But now this is a game that I remember playing on Vista back in the day. There's another game that I wish that I had on here. Fallout 3. But I remember playing the demo for Fear 2 and I was like, the graphics are amazing. And I actually had a pirated copy of this back in the day. Yeah, honestly, they didn't have to make this game.
Join us, sunshine.
Sit down, Red. Beckett, I need to check your visor calibration. Good, you're set.
What do they want this Aristide chick for anyway?
Don't know, don't care. We don't question orders, Red. We execute. Stokes, give us what you got.
Our target is Genevieve Aristide, president of Armacam Technology Corporation. Intel indicates she's holed up at her penthouse. Our job is to secure the site and take her into custody.
Protective custody. I don't want any breakage, even if she resists.
And there's every reason to believe she might. We believe she's directly linked to the bloodbath at Armacam headquarters.
Like I said, don't know, don't care. She's a high-value target and we've been tasked to bring her in, so that's what we're gonna do. I want this by the book and fuck up free.
Lighten up, Top. She's a suit. What's she gonna do? Send a nasty text message?
She's not the problem. CENTCOM thinks Armacam's board of directors may be trying to cover their tracks, which could include making sure RSD keeps her mouth shut.
Fox, you're with Stokes. Keegan, you're with me. Back at Red, Manny will drop you off in front of the building. We'll link up in the lobby.
Shit. Why do I gotta get stuck with Bucket?
Because I don't like crybabies. Now, let's move.
Remember, people, trigger discipline. Our mission is to find Aristide, not cap her ass.
This op is bullshit, man. What's so important about this chick that the cops can't pick her up?
Just be glad they didn't convert us to Armacam HQ. Recon team they sent in got ripped to shreds. That situation is getting out of control. Here's time, guys.
Red, Mick, what's your status? All right, we're heading inside.
Look at this place. Damn, this is some deluxe shit. Looks like the main entrance is blocked. They're locked down. Maybe we should look for another way in. The only penthouse I ever seen had staples in the middle.
Hey, Top, somebody wasted a janitor in the men's room. Point blank in the back of the head. Something went down in the lobby, too. One confirmed, another probable. Hustle it up, people.
Man, that's a lot of stairs.
We've got trouble. Let's go. Under the gate, Beckett.
Back room clear.
Our intel shows this is a private elevator to Aristide's penthouse, but it's been locked down. I'll need a minute to override the system, unless you'd rather take the stairs.
Fuck that.
Yeah, Cortana.
Somebody sure bled out fast.
Probably took one to the aorta.
The aorta? You think it was the carotid of the subclavian artery?
Dude, making fun of a man for his knowledge is a sign of insecurity.
We need to find Aristide now.
Agreed. Fox, secure the lobby. Red, take the stairwell. Rest of you, you're with me.
The stairs? What the fuck, Top? It's like 1,000 fucking stories.
Like I give a shit.
Come on, Beckett, move your ass.
Oh.
What is it?
Fuck! Ah, son of a bitch! He's bleeding. Damn it!
I'll stabilize him. Stokes, Beckett, get moving.
Body armor stopped most of the rounds, Todd, but one got through.
How bad?
Not good. But he'll live. You alright, Keen? I think they hit my aorta. Man, give it a rest.
Hell of a view, huh?
Wait.
All right, Beckett. Stay sharp. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, you can.
Everybody check your targets, people. Nobody shoot Aristide.
By this point, they.
Remember, we need her alive.
Contact.
Or we don't get our bonuses.
Get ready. Wait, second.
We need backup. Hands free, get
Looks clear. Nice job, Beckett. You head through here, I'll find another way in.
Red, where are you?
Still climbing stairs.
That's just sad, man. No other way to put it.
Boil me.
He's the bloodthirsty bastard that cleans up messes for the board of directors. I'm dead if they find me.
They're pretty nerfed down the combat. From the original. Like, the original here is really one of the best games in the entire series.
Top, I made it up the stairs. All clear.
About damn time. Try to catch up to Stokes and Becky. Will do. I'm on my way up.
Do you see him? No sign of him. Search this entire location. If he's here, I want him found.
medikit. The yeah, this is pretty nerfed down.
I'm not running into much resistance.
Me neither. Guess they're all going after Bucket.
All quiet. What's your status?
Funny. That is a little funny. Forgot about this part. Quit charging the vents, Dr. Freeman.
She's been in there for 12 years, floating in darkness.
I just picked you up on the security system. Be careful. There's a lot of them. Head for the master bedroom. There's a hidden door. Shit. Someone's jamming the signal.
This is totally nerfed from the original game.
You think anybody's gonna believe Aristide ran all those fucked up programs without the board knowing about it? That's why they brought us in. Can't prove anything if there's no evidence.
What asshole. See, this is so easy. Yep, and the whole world is going on oblivious to what's going on.
can't go on. She's too dangerous.
You're telling me to seal my daughter away.
You knew it would come to this. We both knew.
Yeah, this is kind of cool.
Sergeant Beckett, where's the rest of the team? We don't have much time. You and your squad are the only hope of stopping Alma. My God. It's her. That stubborn son of a bitch probably just killed us all. Sergeant Beckett,
what's wrong? What is it?
Da 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 da. It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum with a lot of gum.
Get them aboard. We don't have much time.
Wait a minute. This is like the combat in Fear 2 is pretty nerfed in some aspects compared to the original, where I get my ass handed to me by the clone soldiers. Like, this isn't as interesting. At least these aren't the clone soldiers that we're fighting. I don't know if you fight them in this, but you do.
Eyes are still dilating.
He's reacting to the meds.
Check the dosage. This shouldn't be happening.
If that doesn't work...
What's going on, Dr. York?
One moment. Hold the lidocaine and check his pressure. Damn it. Grab the crash cart. He could be in VFib. Charge to 200. No, make that 300.
Dr. York.
He's alive, but we're moving too fast. We need
Just
to...
get it done.
That did it.
Stand by with that morphine. 4 megs.
Where are we at, Dr. York?
He's tachycardic. We need to stabilize before progressing.
No time.
He's unstable. Progressing now would be a mistake. You're putting... Set to 300.
You'll feel a little pinch.
Now.
Yeah, body horrors, this one's. There we go. I'm back. So we now have the slow motion effect.
Very disturbing live shot. We have unconfirmed reports of a massive explosion in the heart of the city. The cause of the explosion is still unknown. CFNDC is just now getting us information on the story. We're calling in all our sources to try to figure out what's going on. In the initial reports, something devastating has happened, and we're working hard to provide you with the information we have. At this point, we do not know the official injury report or the cause of the explosion. We'll let you know as soon as we find out what's happened. For viewers just tuning in, what you're seeing here is a very disturbing live shot. We have unconfirmed reports of a massive explosion in the heart of the city. The cause of the explosion. Something devastating has happened, and we're working hard to provide you with the information we have. At this point, we do not know the official injury report or the cause of the explosion. We'll let you know as soon as we find out what's happened. For viewers just tuning in, what you're seeing here is a very disturbing live shot. We have unconfirmed reports of a massive explosion in the heart of the city. The cause of the explosion is still unknown. CFNDC is just now getting us information on the story. We're calling in all our sources to try to figure out what's going on. In the initial reports, something devastating has happened, and we're working hard to provide you with the information we have. At this point, we do not know the official injury report or the cause of the explosion. We'll let you know as soon as we find out what's happened. For viewers just tuning in, what you're seeing here is a very disturbing live shot. We have unconfirmed reports of a massive explosion in the heart of the city. The cause of the explosion is still unknown. CFNDC is just now getting us information on the story. We're calling in all our sources to try to figure out what's going on. In the initial reports, something devastating has happened, and we're working hard to provide you with the information we have. At this point, we do not know the official injury report or the cause of the explosion. We'll let you know as soon as we find out what's happened. For viewers just tuning in, the heart of the city. The cause of the explosion. CFNDC.
Colonel Bannock, this is Samuel. Looks like we got another soldier who's in the recovery one.
You stay there.
I think we've had enough playing this for a while, and yeah, that's actually a pretty good game. So I thought, yeah, maybe see if we got one more game on here that we can try and play. And let's see if we can, see if we have it on here. And of course I'm going to go to my external. I've only got like 40 gigabytes on here. And I believe I've got Assassin's Creed, the original Assassin's Creed, which I think we might have it on here already. Oh, you need, and please insert CD-ROM. Well, maybe I won't do the original Assassin's Creed. Maybe I'll do it later. But I'll actually want to show off some other things that I've got on here in terms of drivers. Like, what drivers am I using of versions of the NVIDIA drivers? Of course, there's Creative Alchemy. Show you the creative software, like the control panel, which is kind of cool because you can switch between different modes. I don't think I showed you this. Well, we can switch between this and entertainment mode, and this will have all sorts of little settings. And there's even a audio creation mode. It's like all sorts of little settings that you can choose. Even the audio creation mode setting. Which is kind of neat that this piece of software has so many, that the sound card has so many different options. I prefer to keep it in gaming mode. His gaming mode is really where the sound card is going to work really well. But I wanted to show you that. Actually, we have one more game that I would like to show off on here. But I want to show the NVIDIA driver that I have on here. This is older NVIDIA driver that I have on here. There is like one more game that I want to show off on here, and it's another game that I really feel like, since I didn't show a Quake 4 off, I might as well show this off. Quake 4 isn't
The
that great of a
Strogg,
game.
soulless fusions of decaying flesh, bone, and metal, twisted and ruined by centuries of war. They search the galaxy for the sole item their existence requires.
Yeah, the internet servers are gone now. And this is when they got rid of being able to do land game within the game. Let's do objective. And we can actually select. Let's go through. See. I'll show you the settings. I believe the settings are set for full. So this is another game that from the Vista era. And there's like a Half-Life 2 episode 1, episode 2 that I really should show off on here.
Selected the Strogg. The Strogg use advanced alien technology. The Strogg's objectives are displayed below the command map. Select one of the 5 combat roles to continue.
Yeah, this
battle is a warm-up. A countdown will start when the majority of players indicate their readiness by pressing ready.
30 Earth seconds remain. Greate! Greate! 10 Earth seconds. 5, 4.
In Valley, the Strogg are using a contaminator device to infect the region's water supply. The GDF must destroy it, or let the Strogg turn the local population into mindless zombies. Your team's objective location and type is identified by the waypoint on your HUD. Your HUD also identifies how much of the objective has been completed.
Like, this is a pretty,
They're building the bridge! Stop them!
Your team's infiltrator deployed a psi radar. Your command map will now show the location.
Yeah, this is a game that I didn't play it that often, and I didn't really like it all that much. It's not my kind of game, but it's kind of a interesting game. Might have to see if I can get that on here. So let's Let's this is the 20th anniversary build of Half-Life 2. HL at. So you might be wondering why so this will boot the 20th anniversary edition of Half-Life 2 on here, which can actually run without Steam, which is really neat. And I thought that version would be a far better version than the but we're not going to run Half-Life 2. We're going to run Episode 2. See, this actually should have motion blur disabled. You can enable and disable classic effects in this. That's kind of why I have this version on here. Reflect all. Color correction. Multi-core support. So this is really the best version of Half-Life 2. You run on an XP machine. So if we load the episode 2, this is the real reason why I have this thing. And you can see the graphics look amazing on episode 2. And I thought I'd save that one for last, just to show the differences between between Half-Life 2 and episode 2. Because the graphical fidelity went up significantly between those two games. And you can just tell that the engine just looks so much better.
I think I found something. Drop what you're doing and help me. Oh my god! Gordon!
That'd be fun to be hugged by her.
Love you.
I love you too, baby. I'll be praying for you.
Go find Dad. I'll miss you too.
I remember the first time I played this on my
The process is accelerating toward a dark energy flare.
back in the day.
What the hell? She's in serious trouble. Hurry back.
The core is exceedingly close to collapse.
No
I
more.
need to get this and the transmission packet to my dad. I've got it right here. Now let's get the hell out of here.
I was so inclined. Now would be an excellent time for procreation.
Alex can shoot me with their shotgun anytime. She can definitely shoot me with her shotgun.
You two have to get out of the city. The citadel could blow at any moment.
Oh my god, the transmission's going out. They'll have it on the other side soon.
So I thought Half-Life 2 Episode 2 would be a really great way to end this video. And then the next video will be Windows 7.
Thank God you're okay. Hold on a sec. I'll get you out of there.
Half-Life 2's facial animations still hold up to this day.
Let's hope this still works. Stand back. Here goes. Wow. I forgot what a kick this thing has. Here, you take the gravity gun. You're better with it than I am. When I couldn't find you, I got...
My God.
I know. I shouldn't have worried.
It's amazing.
Well, we should keep moving. I'm sure the Combine haven't forgotten about us. I heard Vortigaunts a few minutes ago. Maybe they're still around. We've got a long way to go to find my dad. It'd be nice to have some extra help.
Wow, this is amazing. Like Half-Life 2's facial animations are amazing.
Oh my God. The Citadel. What the hell is happening? What's that? Oh! Portal storm!
This was a pretty impressive thing.
Are you okay? It's like the first days all over again. I hope we don't get many more.
Yeah, so... Yeah, this is a pretty impressive graphics and stuff. Like, the shader effects are pretty amazing. I thought that would be like a great way to end our video. Just showing off Half-Life 2 Episode 2, the anniversary edition of that. Until next time, peace out, everyone. This is pretty cool. Showing off Half-Life 2 Episode 2.